Okay, we'll start off light. I mean light in terms of funny, but not light in terms of content. With Richard. Richard Barkosky. Richard is, I always look forward to Richard's stuff.
I'm going to disappoint you again, Peter. Nothing long and nothing funny, okay? I have two short little reports here to share with you. One of them concerns a cousin of mine who underwent colon cancer surgery yesterday for the second time. So I had to send a message off to him, or I felt so. So I said, with innards now pinkish and none the wrong hue, pay heed to what medics insist you must do. Advice from those surgeons, the pros of the plumbing, is vital to people who keep birthdays coming. Their list of unspeakable veggies they'll share, while all your fave foods are entitled Beware. I hope these instructions don't start you to fussing or bring down your wrath on a Tweedsian cousin. And the other report, it's no longer, and it doesn't need to be. You people know that there was a major change in my household last summer, and this is sort of a report 15 months later. A chat with her picture is one-sided for sure. On a sleep-exempt pillow I often endure. There's breakfast for one and supper the same. This singled-in state is an unfunny game. There's much less incentive to go for a ride. The car seems unbalanced without her alongside. Old venues no longer entice as before. My Kate was my ticket at many a door.
Richard, please, Barkosky, to come up and give us to grace our stage again.
Earlier, Peter, you suggested we look to the family as a source for inspiration. I have two granddaughters. They're both in high school now, but when they were tiny, very, very little, things would happen to little toddlers that that need to be memorialized. And the first one is Tiana. How do you rhyme anything with Tiana? Well, I tried. I said, a misstepping miss named Tiana stubbed her toe when she slipped on banana. Said her mom, such tough luck, shall we call a tow truck? Or just wrap it up in bandana. And the other girl just nicely learned to walk and toddle around, but she'd been into, or had been exposed to, the older girls' little hardcover, cardboard cover books about farm animals and such. And one summer day in their backyard, this little one, she's not much more than a year old, barely, I don't think she was a year and a half. She spotted a cow over against the fence at the edge of the property, the rural property. And she'd been into all these books, so she had a pretty good grasp, she thought, of what needed to be done here. She went over to the fence, reached through where the cow was nibbling away at that sweet grass right along the base of the fence, and put her finger, her Peter pointer, right on the cow's nose, and you know how double-jointed little ones are, and that finger bent right back to, I couldn't do it. And she said, "Bah." Bah. Grandfather to memorialize that. He said, a budding young naturalist, Maya, thought cattle should really aspire to say something new like bah and not moo. But the cattle had no such desire.